You were told to be quiet. You were told to shrink. You were told that love meant pain. Here you are. Here you rise. Welcome to Powerful Woman Rising from Narcissistic Abuse, the show where we break the chains of narcissistic abuse, reclaim our power, and step into the unstoppable force we were always meant to be. I'm Azadeh, bestselling author, narcissistic abuse educator, and coach to high achievers. Together, we'll uncover the truth, rewrite our stories, and ignite the power within. It's time to rise, it's time to heal, and it's time to take your life back. Hey, you guys, welcome to another episode of Powerful Woman Rising from Narcissistic Abuse. You know what? Today, I made some notes, and I want to talk to you guys today about what does it even really mean to powerful woman rising from narcissistic abuse. I want to go into the description today of that powerful woman, of that powerhouse. And it's not always, and it's not diagnosed per external. We're going to go look at the internal. We're going to go deeper, and I want to talk about the traits, the subtle knee-jerking traits that she has, that I've had, that I sometimes have, that I have to watch for, that attract narcissists. Okay, so I made notes, okay? She is overly responsible. And I'm not talking about bills, chores, and errands, although those could be, but this is where she's overly responsible and how she's an attraction to a narcissist. Their emotions. She feels responsible for their emotions. She actually takes on their emotional pain and feels responsible to fix it, soothe it, comfort it, relieve it. She is responsible for their mood. So when they're in a bad mood, when they're feeling depressed, hopeless, defeated, and this shows up like a sob story, like something like they can't get a job, or the ex is weaponizing the children against them, or they're brand new at getting sober. All of these things she feels responsible for, and she musters up that strength, that same strength that she has and still has, that helped her build that powerhouse business. She's a powerhouse entrepreneur. She's an incredible mom, or not a mom, but she has had and shown so many characteristics in her. She might even have multiple businesses. She's a leader. She's got a high profile on social media. All of these things. She musters up that same character to help him shift that mood or that pain. She feels responsible for his happiness and his joy. Responsible how? Anytime, again, he's down, he's in a bad mood. And here's where it gets really painful, is when he cheats on her and he feels so bad. He feels so much remorse. He feels down and out. And if she's a Christian and has a love for God and faith-based, this could turn on her. Absolutely, this could turn on her, because she feels that she should suck it up and forgive. Otherwise, God will be mad at her. God will think of her as selfish. So if he's cheating, relapsing, any of these things, she's going to feel like she needs to take on his pain and soothe it for him. She also feels responsible for his success, his business. She might even take him on as an employee. Share the leadership meetings with him, bring him in, get him involved. Think that if he's around other entrepreneur men, that he could rise too. Is this you? My heart goes out to you because you are over functioning, overdoing, overly responsible for him. And it's interesting because it comes to you so easily to find a way and a path and a solution, yet he is not. He is really good at having that same sob story, but with a different color, a different approach to the sob story, a different angle at the same sob story. And I'm thinking here, we are really talking about the covert narcissist, because those are the ones that weaponize our empathy. What does even weaponize our empathy mean? Well, they have learned that you are hyper-empathic, like me, and the second they feel down, depressed, defeated, bad mood, you are going to literally shift in a nanosecond. It could even take a look in their face, a sadness in their eyes for you to immediately shift, knee-jerk shift into fixing, soothing, being overly responsible. They're really good at turning that sob story in all kinds of different content, in all kinds of different colors. But the reality is they never do a damn thing for themselves. Hi, you guys. I wanted to share with you what life and the lightness of life, how it could feel if you do the work, if you do the healing, the true healing, the visceral healing, the emotional healing. Just memorizing, going from one thing to another, you're going to eventually come back to your own pain. And I want to share this new launch that I'm doing. August 25th, it's going to come out. I'm only going to take a few, actually 4 people, where I literally am available for you through the whole transition, transformation, the internal surgery, the spiritual surgery, what we need to do, that you are left with leaving the trauma behind, and it's nothing but a memory. That's a promise, okay? That's how it is for me. I was not able to write my books. I was not able to be in a marriage if I was still in survival mode, holding on to pain and holding it down and trying to look good up front. So this is going to be in 10 weeks. 10 weeks, I will hold your hand, carry you through, navigate the traumas, opening Pandora's box, literally guiding you into a place that you want to be in, but you don't know how to get there, who's going to show you how to get there, what's the navigation process, and it's not that hard. It's not that hard. What's hard is holding on, avoiding, actually sabotaging really good relationships because your trauma lens is still hijacking you. So August 25th, I'm launching this, and it's going to go out in email first. I want you to send me your email if you want first dibs. First dibs coming out August 25th, 2025 for 4 people. It's 10 weeks. And you literally get me more than anything else. Like any struggle, questions, problems, breakdowns, breakthroughs, pain, tears, whatever comes that I know, because I walk through it, I will be holding your hand. I will be right there with you to show you the way, and that you're not crazy, and that you deserve to feel light and free in your world. So drop me your email and let's use this gift of desperation, this gift of a crisis to your own advantage, so that you can actually really maybe even enjoy your holidays and enjoy walking in your body and in your skin. Because that's what healing should look like. Not a memorization, not another task to do, but true healing. So I hope you'll join me. I will be closing this after the 4 people sign up. Okay, I hope to see you then. Or they might, but very, very low effort, small amounts. Maybe even that amount is like they get excited about your idea to help them, and then that's it. Or they come to your lunch meeting with leadership and look nice and support you and say a few really good words, and that's it. But they don't truly take responsibility for themselves. They don't truly learn how to regulate their own emotions. So I want to talk to her, though, mostly the pain and the suffocation and the lack of love in that relationship, because she will literally do everything in her power to keep up the business, raise the children if she has any, and keep him regulated. And that is the sadness and the pain in her story. In fact, I've seen myself and other clients actually look for opportunities. Here's what gets really heartbreaking is she has learned to regulate herself through regulating him. What do I mean by that? She has actually learned this dynamic that if she can rescue and fix and soothe him, then she has some sort of an illusion of control and an illusion of having love in her relationship. This breaks my heart for me, for you, for the woman that's listening. And I want to tell you, though, that just identifying with that is all you have to do right now. You don't have to do this big, breakup, divorce. All we're doing right now is just identifying. We're just identifying what's happening. And you might even have to save this episode, because as a powerhouse woman, as a powerful woman, you have so many to-dos, checklists, that this could be just all you have is the moment to listen to this, and that's it. But I want you to save it and think about it. I want you to take 5 minutes and think if you resonate with any of these, because this is the crux of it. This is the pain point. This is where things can change and need to change. And it's like 15 things come at once. Well, what do I do with this information? Where do I go? And does this mean I'm going to be alone again? Does this mean another failed relationship? Oh my God, what am I going to tell my staff? What am I going to tell my kids? They love him. You don't have to do any of that. Although one at a time, those things can be addressed. And that's how I do it. If you work with me, I'd love for you to work with me so we can look at each, put it on the table, and find your truth and execute your truth in it. And that might take some time. Actually, it will take some time, but damn,
how about some time for you? How about rescuing you? How about giving yourself the time and the energy and the support that you've given him to you? Because nothing's going to change if nothing changes. He's clearly so wrapped up in this dynamic that he hasn't done anything. So you won't even know if he's going to do anything unless you do something for you. So I'm leaving my link, my application link. I only take few people. This is the highest level to work with me. I only take a few people because it's intense, intimate, and it's powerful. And I lived it and I know it. And gosh, I used to even, oh, here's the truth about me is that I would get hotel rooms and around the corner from his house and drink with him, knowing that he has another woman pregnant, and knowing that, not being willing or able to leave him, and knowing somehow, some way I will win his love. I will win. He will see me and choose me over her. And he had another woman pregnant that he was going to her house for 2 days and then spending a day or two with me back and forth. My mission wasn't anything of self respect, a deal breaker, a boundary, a red flag. None of that. It was how can I get him all the time instead of part of the time. I don't live that way today, but there's times that I see myself being overly responsible for my own husband, and he didn't ask, and he does his own thing. He's working. He's a beautiful soul. But I sometimes when I feel low self-esteem, I think rescuing him will soothe that and elevate that. And that's where I go wrong. So, anyways, I've done it. I've lived it. I've walked it. I mean, just the amount of betrayal and relational trauma. And I'll tell you this, it really takes some time to look at how we show up rather than how we're going to take care of them. And I know it comes with a lot of pain and I know it comes with a lot of shame, but it's like choosing your pain. Which pain are you going to choose? So if this resonates with you, look in the show notes, look in the description, apply to work with me, or share this with somebody or a friend, a girlfriend, because I do know we tend to be around same women that are doing the same thing, and we are all stuck in that dynamic. So share this, like this, or save this. And until next time, thank you for joining me.